Turner, you've now got five straight games with a goal, including a couple of OT winners. Straight up, how's your confidence with the puck right now?
I feel like I got the most confidence I've ever had with the puck right now. I'm just doing the little simple things and putting pucks to the net. Like tonight's goal was just a bad angle shot, and I found a way through. And sometimes it just goes your way, and it hopefully can keep going my way.
You tonight you tied your career high in goals. You're on pace for a career year in points. What habits have you adopted, or what have you kind of changed up in your game to find success this year?
I think it's how who you play with and how you're getting played. As like I feel like I'm getting a lot of ice and I'm getting a lot of opportunity offensively. And usually I plan to play defense first, offense last, but it's kind of turning around for me, and I'm just playing hard down low and getting pucks to the net and getting my body to the net. I haven't scored many goals from far out. I'm in the paint. I'm putting pucks in the net.
Yep. Yeah, I got a big game against Rockford tomorrow night. Do you look at the possibility that you could be seeing them in the first round of the postseason in new account at all, or do you try and not watch the standings as we start to approach the playoffs here?
Honestly, I feel like we could see right now anyone in the first round. It's just every game for here on out is a huge game, and we got to make sure that we keep packing in the points. And today was a tough loss, and tomorrow we have an even bigger test for us. Rockford's a good team, and we got to go in there with a lot more fight and a better first period.
Thanks a lot, Turner.
Thank you.
Hey, Dominic, when Ryan Murphy went down in the first period there, you filled in a couple shifts by coming back and setting up shop in the blue line. Is that something you've kind of done in the past, or is this coach kind of just making a call on the fly?
I've done it a little bit here. I knew we needed a little bit of help on the back end with, five guys. It's pretty tough. So I was just trying to help the team out.
Yeah. A bit of a struggle to get momentum offensively tonight, but in the third, you came up with that huge goal. What did you see on the ice as you came down the wing, and what did you think kind of contributed to your guys maybe not generating as much tonight as you would have liked?
I thought we came out a little flat. We weren't putting much pressure on their D, so they were just getting the puck out easy. On the goal, Barb's just made a pass to me with some speed, and I knew I had the guy beat, so I just tried to take it to the net, and thankfully it went 5-hole.
Yep. Big game against Rockford tomorrow night. Do you look at the possibility that you could possibly seeing them in the first round of the postseason new account, or do you just kind of try not to watch the standings as we get closer to the playoffs?
No, I'm definitely not watching the standings, but you keep a little bit of an eye. You're playing teams that you're probably going to see in playoffs, so it's important. These are big games. You need to win these games now and separate yourself a little bit. So it's a big game.
Thanks a lot, Dom.
Yeah, thank you.
Put it blunt, not really the prettiest first period of the year, but I feel like in the second, the boys kind of came out with a bit more jump in their skates. What did the conversation with the guys sound like in the first intermission?
Well, I thought we played like junk. I thought we were outworked, outcompeted. They played like a desperate team that needed points to get in the playoffs, and we didn't. I thought the first half of the second period we started to have a little bit of pushback. Ellison's goal was big, gets us within one, and you were still in a ball game. As disconnected as we were, as crappy as we played, we were still in a ball game. So the guys did battle back. We were in a position to tie the game up. Pull the goalie, and then they called too many men on the ice, and I would like the league to somehow explain to me how that's too many men on the ice.
Yeah, I kind of want to get into that. The first power play of the series came with 52 seconds left tonight. Do you think it was kind of a measure of the guys maybe not working hard enough for Texas to make any mistakes, or officiating crews kind of adopting more of a let them play approach?
Well, they only had two power plays. We had one at the end of the game. I'm not going to say they miss call. I mean, you miss calls every game. It goes both ways. I'm not going to criticize that. What I am going to criticize is, or maybe not criticize, is just ask for an explanation as to the too many men on the ice penalty. And I would welcome you to call the league and ask them.
I don't think I have their number, and so I'm gonna have to wait on that. Turner Ellison tonight tied his career high in goals in the season, and I mean scored in five straight. He's just absolutely on fire. What habits have you seen from Turner, either on or off the ice, that's contributed him to be on pace to have a career year here?
Well, I just think that he knows how he has to play to have success, and he plays the game the right way. He puts in an honest effort every time he's on the ice, and he practices like he plays. So it's good to see a guy like him get rewarded. He you can't say enough about his character and what he means to this group. And obviously, your best players need to be your best players to have success. I thought the game the other night, we had contributions from guys we typically don't. And tonight, our best players weren't consistently our best players. And, moving forward, we need to be scoring by committee. We need to be defending by committee.
Ryan Murphy left the game in the first period. Obviously, kind of limited time to evaluate him and can't release many specifics. But are there any updates on the injury or how long he'll be out?
I have not had a chance to talk to our training staff there, so we'll see. Hopefully, it's not as bad as it looked, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Then you got Rockford tomorrow night, and then you got a California road trip coming up against two of the best teams in the AHL. So as we get closer to the postseason, do you really take the possibility that you could be playing against Rockford in the first round in the back of your mind, or how do you approach the opportunity to measure up against, Ontario and Bakersfield on the road?
Well, we've played both Ontario and Bakersfield recently, so we know that they're a good team, and obviously Rockford, we've played enough this year. We kind of know what they're about, but we're not worried about in the back of our minds playoffs or anything. We have to get into playoffs, so it's a matter of banking these points, and we'll start thinking about playoffs as we get closer. But every game is huge moving forward, and there's a lot of hockey to be left. So we got to make sure this road trip that we're starting here is successful.
That's all. Thanks a lot, Coach.
All right, thanks.